let's jump to the next subject because we got a couple things. We were talking about this a little bit already, but let's talk about Jean Pascal's huge upset. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm gonna be honest. Peter and I talked about this, right? And we were like, "Yeah," and it's
Yeah, we
gonna happen.
rolled our eyes.
And we both were like,
Oh.
"Yeah, okay, right."
Let me tell you, man. 9 out of 10 times, Marcus Browne. Listen, Marcus Browne lost that fight. Okay.
Yeah.
He got knocked down twice. Pascal came and did what he was supposed to do. And I don't know what kind of like lost for words, because the only thing I could think is Browne. There's at this stage of Pascal's career, I don't know how he was able to beat a previously undefeated Browne. Who the only thing I could think is maybe just completely overlooked this fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what he looked. He definitely looked as if he was extremely overconfident. He did not box with the same level of caution and judgment of distance that he generally does. And I think that he underestimated Jean Pascal's awkwardness and how that awkwardness can create a problem. Because that first right hand that he got caught with, I mean, you ever see a guy get knocked down and they try to get up really quick as if it was a flash knockdown, but you really don't have your legs yet, bro. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.
Zab Judah Costa Zoo.
Oh yeah. But it wasn't that bad, but it was. It was.
He ran the risk of like falling through the ropes.
Yes. Trying to get up.
But here's the thing,
shaking it off.
Yeah, I mean, look, we got it wrong. Nobody picked Pascal. Okay.
Right.
All the props to him for showing up, and that's what a good veteran does, right?
Yeah.
He came to fight after the Badou Jack fight. Maybe Browne was a little overconfident.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't prepare as much. Look, forget about Canelo. I'd actually like to see this fight as a rematch.
Oh, I think there is a rematch clause.
I want to see that. I want to see that as a rematch.
Marcus Browne holds the rematch clause. Pascal, I don't want to give away everything from the interview that we did that'll go up a little bit later on the night. But Pascal desperately wants that rematch to be held in Canada. He wants everything in Canada. Okay. So, but he's saying, like, obviously he's pointing to the draw and the lack of draw for Marcus Browne in his hometown and so on and so forth. So it might make sense, even for Marcus Browne to do that. But I mean, Pascal is a guy who you watch and sometimes you wonder how he's been effective. But I think it's the wildness. And he's a really good athlete too. Right. Just overall, the wildness is something that I think really gives people a problem. And it gave Marcus Browne a problem because he got caught with that overhand right, and then he got dropped 2 more times in the 7th.
Right.
So, yeah.
We were wrong.
Yeah, and it happens.
So was the rest of the world.
Pretty much everybody but Jean Pascal. So I mean,
I bet Ness Mendoza had Pascal winning.
He probably did. Ness, I don't know if Ness is still here, but if he did, Fight Girl chimed in. I'm gonna drop her in here. She says she wants to know about the fight, the Donaire fight. So we're gonna talk about that in a second. So I just don't want you to think we were ignoring you. But ThinkCap says, yep, Pascal went the distance with Bivol recently. He did. It was really one-sided, but he did go the distance, which is more than can be said for a lot of guys who have.
Stop it.
I didn't say it. I never, ever said the words. So that's an inside thing.
I had a guy that fought Bivol for the WBA world title a year and a half ago. He got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, Trent Broadhurst.
Yeah.
It didn't work out, but hey,
but we were in Monaco.
We're in Monaco, and he got a payday for a world title fight. So
exactly.
Hey, it is right along.